Hello friends, let us take a look at the conjunction of moon and sun in a horoscope, that is when they are placed together in the same house in the horoscope. I will first tell you the indications which happen in our day-to-day life when they are placed in various houses, the important indications which clearly give a hint of whether the combination is giving good results or not and how good or bad the results are. The general indications are in case the combination is giving good results, then the person will have a very comfortable old age, his or her wealth will be good and they will get happiness from their family. In case the results are not good, then the person will have uncomfortable life, especially at nights, even though the wealth may be good here, and the person will have unnecessary expenses and travels. When we look at the important indications in other houses, we will see that in the first house is the house of self and the combination has moved into that house. Sun is considered the king and moon is considered the queen of all planets. So combined, both of them indicate the government. So this person will be a government official of a very high level, and because moon represents the wealth or the liquid cash, money, so the person can be a high level government official in departments like revenue, etc. When this combination comes to the second house, in the second house represents the money, and because these planets represent government, once again the person will gain from the government. However, the second house in Kalpurush Kundli belongs to Venus, and Venus is a female planet and an enemy of Sun, and thereby we will find that when this combination is in the second house, the person should avoid getting into altercations or trouble with women, because there the person will face defeat and losses. The same result from women will come in the third house also. The good indications of the third house will be this person will be very fortunate, very lucky, but he will be selfish. When the combination comes to the fourth house is the house of moon in the Kalpurush Kundli, and fourth house gives us our home, our comfort at home. Moon represents wealth. We will find this person under good effects will be very, very wealthy. And fourth house representing vehicles. This person will have a number of vehicles with him. But this condition is applicable only if the 10th house is blank. That is, there is no planet in the 10th house. In case there is a planet in the 10th house, especially the enemies of Sun and Moon, in that case, the results will vary and they can reduce. When the combination comes to the fifth house is a trine house, a very auspicious house, and fifth house in Kalpurush Kundli is the house of Sun itself. And so we will find this is a very good condition, and this person will be very comfortable throughout his or her life. From the day this person was conceived by his or her mother, from that day the comfort levels of the family will begin to increase. When this combination comes in the sixth house, both these planets will give their individual effects. In case Rahu, Ketu and Saturn are not placed in the sixth house, and the individual effect of these two planets are like Sun can create problems regarding heat, acidity, etc. Moon can give problems of cold and cough. And since the sixth house is also the house of job, the person can get a government job. When this combination is in the sixth house, we must also check the second house very carefully. In case the second house is blank, there is no planet in the second house. In that case, the parents of this person will have a very uncomfortable life. And in case Rahu, Ketu and Saturn are placed in either of them in this house, then we will find that old age is not promised to the person. It does not mean that the person will have a short life. It only means that a very, very long life is not promised. When the combination happens in the 7th house, individually these two planets will give their individual effect, and 7th house indicates our marriage, business, partnership, etc. So, Sun and Moon both representing government, we may find that this person may be involved in a business connected to Sun and Moon or connected to government or some kind of travels. We must remember when this combination is in the 7th house that there should be less than 2 planets in the first house. In case there are more than 2 planets in the first house, then it is likely to spoil the significations of the 7th house, because what will happen is that in the first house now we will have the malefic planets like Mars, Saturn, Rahu or Ketu, and only one benefic, Jupiter. Mercury and Venus are likely to be around the Sun only. So with Mars being there as it is, it will be a Manglik Yog most likely, and with Saturn there, once again delays and problems. And in case Rahu is in the first house, then Ketu will be in the 2nd house. In case Ketu is in the first house, then Rahu will be in the 7th house. And so now the combination will turn from 2 planets conjunction to 3 planet conjunction. So the results will vary. When the combination comes to the 8th house, once again the combination, both the planets will give their individual effects. And the effects of Sun will include from the medical side that the person may have trouble regarding acidity, regarding bones. Moon will give problems of chest. From here, these 2 planets will aspect the 2nd house also, and 2nd house indicates eyes. Sun and Moon also indicate the eyes of the person, and therefore under negative effects it is likely to spoil the eyes. With Sun representing the father, the combination in this place, the person may have troubles with his father or the father may have troubles in his life. Under good effects, it will give a lot of inheritance to the person. When the combination comes to the 9th house, 9th house is a trine house considered very auspicious, and in this position the person will get a lot of help from mother or from the mother's side. When the combination comes in the 10th house, once again individual effects will come, and the effects will be like Sun and Moon both representing the government, and 10th house representing the profession or karma, our status, our promotion. We will find that this person will gain from government. The person may have friends who hold high positions in the government. When the combination comes to the 11th house, there is a specific precaution given in the 11th house that the person should not eat non-veg if the person wants to ensure a long life. And in the 11th house, generally the results mostly are not seen to be good. When the combination comes to the 12th house, again by and large the results will be good in most of the cases. In this place, a Sun will be predominant, that is the effect of Sun will be very, very predominant, and in good dignity the person can get a job with government connected to a jail, asylum, laboratories, places where he has to work alone. Regarding this combination of Sun and Moon, we must remember that from the 1st house till the 6th house, while Moon is strong, this side of the horoscope generally represents the night time, and this side of the horoscope represents the daytime, and during daytime Moon is weak. So as the combination comes from 7th house to 12th house, the effects of Moon will be quite less, and by the time the combination moves to 12th house, the effects of Moon will be very less. Overall, in these houses, we may find the ratio of the effect of Sun is to Moon will be about 4:3. Looking at other indications which will come when this conjunction is together at around 10 degrees or more, the effects of the conjunction will be quite low, 10 to 15%. As the planets keep coming together, their effects will continue to increase the intensity of the combination continues to increase, and as they come together closer, sun and moon, sun representing the soul and moon representing the mind, we will find that mind and soul of this person are very deeply connected to the house in which this combination takes place. For example, if the combination is in the fourth house, which represents house, mother, home of the person, vehicles, this person's mind will continuously be thinking about his home, vehicles, his mother, and his soul also will find happiness when he is at home. Other indications for this combination are written here on the board. Moon is basically a dark planet. Although moon gives it light at night, we must remember that it is the light of sun which is being reflected. When in this conjunction, these two planets keep coming closer to each other, and the degree difference reduces to let us say 1 degree or 2 degrees. Now here we'll find that there will be a slight change in the results, especially if moon is behind the sun. That means moon is at lesser degrees, let us say at 10 degrees, and sun is at 12 degrees. Now from 10 degrees, moon is moving towards the sun because moon travels faster than the sun. So moon is closing in towards the sun, and sun is a hot planet and moon is a cold planet, a watery planet. So moon will feel uncomfortable. That is, the mind of the person will feel uncomfortable. The easiest way to understand it is that moon represents, let us say, a person's mind, a person who is standing on the road, and sun represents light. So when we look at the headlights of an approaching car at night, we cannot see beyond that car or beyond those lights. And so the mind of this person, when this combination comes very close, 1 to 2 degrees, and moon is lesser degrees than the sun, the mind of this person cannot see very far. He will have difficulty in planning for the future. The person's mind will be confused, and there may be a tendency for the person to become an introvert. The other significations of moon will also get affected. That is, the wealth of the person will be low in this case. And since sun represents the father and moon represents the mother, we will see generally that in the house of this person, the mother will follow the father, or father will have the bigger say in the house. But the moment moon crosses by even 1 degree, crosses ahead of the sun, it becomes very comfortable and the results begin to improve from that point onwards. I hope you would have understood the basics of the conjunction of moon and sun. In case you have experienced any of these combinations yourself, please mention in our comment box so that other people can also benefit from your experiences. See you in the next video. Thank you.